Ey, caminando en la luna, Michael Jackson, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Mira mis maones, no son de Paxson, no. Eso es pa' cuando yo estaba en la Kiri. Ahora son Amiri. Los tuyos son los bochinches y yo no veo el wiri wiri. Ey, la pista está Hydros en Diablo. Ya que Louis V fue BG que habló. Bien loco y ambló. Tenemos una mafia, tenemos un complot. Carruso no te busco un beso en el... Ey, pero lo que me atrevo. Bajo donde amo, me compro una contigo la... Pa' guerrear no tienen los... Nah, no tienen los... Ustedes no son míos, ninguno los llevo, no. A ninguno los llevo. Ey, baja así calor negro entero Tom Ford. Ferrari no me gusta Ford. A tu la tengo debajo el confort. Está feliz en su comfort zone. Trajo la prima encima un... Baby, tú andas con el que y el que anda con los que son. Ey, sí, y yo ando con Beto en el ley. Ey, las baby saben que soy un... Que yo soy un pícaro. Tú eres el más ganto, el bichote, pero en la corte Fígaro. Ey, esto es pa' los que me odian, pa' los que me adoran. El tiempo es oro y en oro y diamante te dice mi hora. Estamos facturando como una pastora. Ya no me emociono, encontrarme un billete en la secadora. Siento que ya pasé el ey, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo pa' empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, yo cambio el juego. Háblame de plata y de una le llego. Ey, si no hablamos luego, quisiera quedarme pelo para empezar a josearlo otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego, saldo a nadie le debo.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the end. NBA. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Doncic outside. Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. And here is Gafford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt, and he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And here's Doncic from the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. And it's Robinson with the jam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Jalen Brunson.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to DiVincenzo. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Dante DiVincenzo. At the line.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second. Here's Dallas. Robinson pulls it in. DiVincenzo with it. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
New York ball.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
It's time for T-shirts. For your Knicks City Answers.
Here's Hart. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Fires top of the key. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Gafford with the ball. Here's Doncic. They get it again. Now Exum. Back to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. Gafford.
Daniel Gafford.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Gafford's got 6 points.
Remaining in the first.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball.
Washington.
These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jones Jr.
Inside. Here's Brunson. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:53 left in the first. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 3. Lively, that's good.
Lively.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. part of the show tonight, Doris. Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Substitution on the court.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Powell, that's good.
Powell.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Hardaway. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, two things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks, trailing by 5. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Washington.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Burks.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
Mavericks lead.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jones, no one around him. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Dallas leading by 6. Uncovered. And yes, it's good.
Jones Jr.
Jones has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavs. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hartenstein. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Mavericks lead.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
Luka Doncic.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
14.
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Here's Hartenstein. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice range here.
Handle outside. Here's Anunoby. Hartenstein. Brunson. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. New York moving the ball around. That three off the mark. Dallas leading by 9. To the middle. Back to Powell. And on the way from Irving for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. And they pick up 2. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
This is Kyrie Irving at his absolute best. The shot making under duress is special.
Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Gafford with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby.
The game started faking the funk like a sweatless headband. Give them what they want, let them know that I'm here, man. It's the bright lights, first class flights, perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but you got what it takes. Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships, they flow coast to coast from lakes in LA to Knicks in New York. Up the lands forward with Dame and Rod Strict. I'm doing my thing, the game is timeless. And I gotta give it up for my fans in the nosebleeds. Every left they got their hands up, but they don't know me. Legends of the blacktop, Bill Russell, Kobe. Championships only float round here.
I change it up, switch it up, now they know what's up. I level up, going up, now they know what's up. I enter the room, hey, they know what I do, ay. I'm bending the rules, 10 out of 10, they look at me too, hey. I've been on that runway, gas, brake, freeway. They know that there's one way, this my pathway. I'm living, I'm vibing, I'm giving them nothing but me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now Tatum. And it's rejected. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Conley up top. Towns with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Edwards can't hit. Boston on offense. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Holiday from long range. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Towns can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Edwards. White with the steal. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. In transition. Porzingis high post. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well. And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's White. Kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. White, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Defended by Gobert. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
no foe. I lived out your whole life. I flew to Gold Coast. No girl, just so low. I do not post. Popping out the carbonated case of cocoa. Habits no stranger, man. I've been through low lows. I ain't never want to spend a day in Cabo. I've done my due diligence. I break back. Plus Vince Gilligan. My money gon' come before my relevance. They still waiting till they get poppin' again. I'm better gonna watch you. Back on the don't. Since you're not making me smile, a little pale, but I still. All of their visions distorted. They climbing cause they think the top where the gold is. I tasted that bread and I held on my soul. Man, I fall from the throne. Man, I'm closer to home. And I'm closer to me. These convinced they do what I need. Studio time and family what I need. Worked off the clock and I sharpen my sword. The new flow's gonna get all of you close to the speed. Pump it up. Groove, now pump it up. Pump it up. Groove, now pump it up.
If you with me, then you lucky. Cool, I'm fresh and funky. All the jocks say they love me. Pull up like baby huggies. On the rail, I'm chill. No sun ain't gonna tell. I feel like you cause your face is so ill. It's 1999.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The kick out to Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First,
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
Pass to Tatum. And here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Over in the corner, Rozier. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Here's Highsmith. Miami no good on that time either. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Back to Tatum. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Assisted.
Well, the quickness on display. Terry Rozier on the break. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown. Some solid defense from Butler.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Tatum, that's good.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Pass to White. To the middle. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Here's Adebayo. Over in the corner, Rozier. 11 feet away. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The effectiveness of Bam on the rebound. He's got the perfect physicality for chasing boards and knows how to use it.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
2 minutes.
And so here is Miami after the missed three from Derek White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Stolen by Robinson. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Derek White.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jovic. To the paint. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it. Here's Brown. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
First team foul.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often. Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Richardson.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
Assisted by
Josh Richardson out in transition. You give this guy a little bit of open space and he will make you pay.
The fader. Horford's shot is good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Jovic. Kicks it out to Richardson.
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up.
Line for the Heat.
Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions, and you know every night you're going to get great effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. In the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider